kill myself.
Oh my god.
You're fat. You're just too fat. I'm the fat one here.
I weigh 246 pounds. Shut your mouth.
Dude, I haven't weighed myself in like years.
Alright, about every minute and a half I'm going to drain 8% of battery. So it's going to be the remaining battery life and not the actual memory space that dictates how much gets recorded. And don't worry about the back screen turning off, it's still going. It just turns off to try to save some power. Unlike an iPhone.
Yeah. Watch my retard hamsters throw themselves on the floor.
So I'll have to upload it to my drive and give you access.
Hell yeah.
Because it only takes about 2.5 minutes of GoPro footage to hit a gigabyte, and Skype won't let you send anything more than 100 megs. It's a GoPro, dude. It's a UHD.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, by all means, UHD is pointless, but
What is your purpose?
I've never seen her actually use that tunnel.
You know, like,
Yeah, I know. This is the first time.
she always just throws herself on. Ray says, do you want to go with him to Fred's and open up an account?
Oh, but shouldn't we open up the drive? Is there something? Because then we could both have access to it.
Oh, I need to show him personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A joint account. I mean, it is a stereotypical like married couples thing.
Yeah.
However, also some like to still have separate accounts just in case they have like the other like spousal member is an impulsive buyer.
You're not an impulsive buyer, right?
No.
We're fine.
Oh,
I don't actually spend money.
It wasn't him I'm worried about.
Me? I don't actually spend money on
We
myself.
walked through the store, and every time you wanted something from some section, you immediately went towards the most expensive item.
Yeah, but I don't buy it. I don't buy myself stuff. I don't. What do I buy? I don't even buy myself food. When?
About time you bought clothes.
When I had
Clothes
zero
are
clothes?
kind of things that you have to like wear because it's illegal to be naked.
Yeah. I bought. He's
I'll
upset that I bought winter clothes because I had zero winter clothes.
Wait, what?
I had no winter clothes.
Well, you still haven't bought real winter clothes.
Well, yeah, no.
Well, I mean, you may have bought winter clothes, but you haven't bought Arctic clothing.
No.
For that, I'll have to take you guys over to the Prospector. That's where you get hooked up with the pretty expensive stuff, but stuff that's will keep you sweating down until -75.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to go outside. I'm so tired.
Oh my god, stop being a fucking baby.
I'm so tired.
Whoa, don't swear on YouTube.
Oh, stop being a baby.
Yeah, right.
He's gonna have to like find that portion and edit it out.
Yeah, I know.
It's all your fault.
I'm gonna have to bleep it.
It's early, it's okay.
It's early.
It's early in the video.
Let me check the battery life.
What are they doing?
monetization. Can you say that in the video, or will YouTube ban it?
Too bad.
31% battery.
I'm not banned. I don't have a YouTube account.
You
Yeah.
should get a YouTube.
Plus it would be better off to post stuff that he's known and associated for on his channel, because if you start a channel, you have to build it up to get to the point where YouTube will let you monetize it. So to start off with, since you're a female, you really should start a gaming channel and absolutely act like completely clueless.
You should though. There's gonna be a lot of guys who are gonna hit on you, but that's okay, as long as it brings us money.
I'm sorry, how many buttons down should I have in my shirt?
As many as you need.
Well, 4's a bit much on me, so...
Actually, they have limits about that. If Twitch, like if you're streaming on Twitch and Twitch thinks it's too explicit, they'll shut you down. Because in the original days of it, there were girls who would like play online, and they would have like a sign up saying, you know, if you donate more than $100 to me, I'll flash my tits for 5 seconds. and literally dozens of dudes would keep just like throwing $100 at them.
Yo, worth.
Not for a Christian woman such as yourself.
There's nothing to see. You can flash your chest and they wouldn't even know if it's
Wow.
Yeah, well, he already admitted the other day that no one would want it.
Well, yeah.
No one would pay money for you.
I'm serious though. You should start an online career, and you would do so much better than me.
Yeah, like
Then I have to show my face.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't wanna
no.
show my-
Like I'm dead serious, especially because you have the semi-shy personality. Plus you're not white, you're somewhat exotic.
I'm exotic.
and the glasses all put together, you would be able to go pretty far.
Oh god.
Yeah, dude, I'm dead
Are you-
serious. We're gonna hook you
You're
up.
letting me do this? Okay,
Yeah.
you have to help me though.
I'm gonna
You can
force
be
you
behind
to do
the
it,
scenes.
actually.
Alright. That's fair, as long as you force me, I can't do it on my own.
Cause you're gonna get money. Yeah,
Do
but
I
I
have to take
can't.
the ring off? Like,
I can't
what
be
if
part of
people
the
find
stream.
out I'm married?
Just don't have your hands on the camera.
Yeah, you're playing games. Your hands are supposed to be either on the keyboard or the controller anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bad at keyboard games. We could just play computer games and be like, oh my god, what is WASD?
Yeah, no.
No, you don't actually act like retarded, but act like you're not really sure what you're doing and you're not that confident. And then tons of dudes will like come into the chat and be like, "Oh, you're so awesome! It's so rare to see such a beautiful girl so good at video games."
God.
Hell yeah, dude.
No! Why are you letting this happen?
Yeah, and
Because you will get legit money.
just do something mild, like anytime anyone makes a donation. I think Twitch's bottom limit is $3. Even if it's only a $3 donation, say I'll blow you a kiss. You know,
Oh no.
since they don't actually let you do anything anymore. They even block dudes now because some dude gamers that had like supermodel bodies they would be like if we hit $1,000 worth of donations in the next 2 hours of gaming, I'll play the rest of the night with my shirt off. And they
got banned.
Well, eventually, but all his female and gay fans like just started throwing money at him, and sometimes they would be like double it, and he'd be like, "Wow, well, I mean, you guys hit more than what I was expecting. I guess I'll be right back. I'm gonna go oil my chest up." He would like oil up his chest and his 6-pack, and he'd come back and just sit there like gaming shirtless the rest of the night.
It's not comfortable.
What's wrong with that? Why'd they ban that?
I would hope that got banned.
Because Twitch can't show anything inappropriate for the females, and also on the male side they're trying to promote gaming content, not I'll show off my body content.
Yeah. Also,
It's business.
kind of trying to be inappropriate if you think about it.
It's business.
No.
I mean, one of the few, actually the only like streamer that I actually watch is this dude called Lobos. He's from Texas, but he's smart enough that he's getting out of Texas soon. one of his things is that I think if he ever exceeds during his charity streams, which unlike Mad Munchkin, he sets it up as a direct link so that when people donate to him during a charity stream, the money is directly donated to the charity, and then at the end he then matches the amount of money from his own bank account. He doesn't just take the money from the fans, give it to the charity, and say he donated.
Yeah.
He then literally goes into his own savings account and just like empties 50 grand.
Jeez.
I want money like that.
Like his one of his things is like during a charity stream, if the donators surpass $25,000 donated to the charity, he'll go off and come back 5 minutes later dressed up as a woman, and he'll play the rest of the night dressed up as a woman.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Yeah, they still trying to do it.
Yeah, Vanilla's being a little.
So she saw her mom do it and she wanted to do it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mommy was a famous video game streamer.
Yeah,
no, I'm dead serious. We're gonna have to get you set up.
Okay. Break my setup. 3DS on the floor.
Also, one of the things like Logos does, this hasn't been banned yet, is every certain amount of money or like a certain size donation, he has an adorable dog called Raisin, and like if they surpassed it, every time they surpassed that amount of money for the day, or someone just donated a specific amount of money, he would pan the camera around and he would like play with Raisin for 5 minutes instead of gaming. So you guys could be like, for every consecutive $10 I get, I'll show you guys the hamsters. And here, watch this one. She thinks she's Rambo. She climbs across the ceiling with only one arm.
Like monkey bars. Jesus.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god. She's so fat, she can't even put herself through the top hole.
Right, you got 12 minutes of footage. We have 24 minutes of 24% battery life left.
I can't be part of the streams though because they don't want to die there. You're gonna have to be by yourself.
Yeah, no, they don't lie and say you're single, but just don't constantly talk about like, oh, me and my husband do that all the time. That will instantly make them run.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Because the reason a lot of guys watch girl gamers is because they want to fantasize that there's someone out there for them.
Yeah.
This is why I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Yeah,
if you
well,
help me do
money.
it, I can do it. But I
makes
need
money.
help. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, when
Of course, I have to be the breadwinner in this.
when you start literally playing games for a couple hours a day and making like freaking $800 of free money handouts, you're gonna stop complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. When you get home from work, like
I'll
just
start
set it
doing
up.
it on the weekends more than anything. Because we don't have anything to do on Saturdays yet. Or at least I don't.
Yeah, you're bored.
A place Super
Yeah,
Smash.
and then at some point we'll get to the point where I just know where we're going and I set up and arrange the travel adventures, but I'm finally not the one paying for everything.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I know, I hate not having enough money for myself.
Money is good.
I'm used to having...
No, it's just the spontaneousness with which he says that crap.
Yeah.
I like money. I'm trying to play Dune. Is that what this is called?
Yes.
Really?
I would kick you.
Well, there's a much better game than Dune. It's called Doom. It's about demons on Mars.
Damn, I'm only at 30%. Shucks. We can go if you all want to go.
Can I say kill yourself on a YouTube video?
Only if you're Vita. Vita seems to be able to get away with anything. Also if you're some kind of like extreme minority, because they can't like discipline minorities because that would look bad.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why his friend Jace is a Russian immigrant, So he's allowed to like tell everyone to kill themselves like constantly, and talk about it. He like Jace literally like says crap about like purging autism from the face of the earth, and no one cares what Jace says because they're like, well, he's a foreigner and an immigrant, and if we hate on him, it'll make us look like Trump. And so I'm like, wow, these are like literally these seesawing standards that everyone has.
Oh, no.
Well, actually, you guys are like lightly brown. You could probably get away with some
Lightly
stuff.
toasted. If I go out in the sun, it could be lightly.
Well, I'm darker than you, so.
I'm lightly toasted. Yeah, but I'm a woman, so I'm more exotic.
Yeah, but I'm darker. And some people think you're white.
Some people think I'm anything. Some people think I'm Native American. Some people
I've never
think I'm
been.
Asian.
I've never been called white.
Easy, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I literally thought you were white from
I
that
thought
first
you were
video
white.
where you posted your face.
White.
Some people thought you were white and like.
It was just the way the light was coming in through your apartment window. It made you look white.
Yeah, it did. It did make
What?
you look pretty white because of the skin tone.
That's ridiculous.
Well, you also have a big nose, so you look white.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm sorry. You have an ugly nose. You look like a white person.
Max is white. He doesn't have an ugly nose.
That's true. You're an exception.
No, I'm just completely hideous all around.
No, you're not. Dude.
No,
you see
don't
it
start
from
trying to go down that road.
No.
No.
Compared to bronies, no, you're fine.
That's not an objective standard.
I'm
I
just
mean, if
saying.
you go out in New York, they drop their house. It's gonna fall.
Get it.
No, what? How? What? Oh my God! No, let it fall.
No, don't
For
let
YouTube money.
They're gonna say we abuse them.
We don't abuse them. They drop their own house.
You can edit it out also.
Oh my God, child, please. I think it was over here.
So that's how she kept dropping. She kept climbing underneath.
Why did it go back into place?
What a freaking psychopath.
Alright guys, look. There's a female
There's a female
on
here.
camera. Instantly get another 1,000,000 views.
Yeah.
Female and cute animals together.
Yeah, and I just rescued them from falling. So.
Oh man, that's like 10 million views.
I want money.
And there's her lazy thing over there.
Yeah.
It's like a leech.
Aww, babies.
Look how hollow its gaze is.
I'm ready to die.
No, you can't say that.
I think you like put it at an angle.
Oh yeah, it just stays like slightly slanted for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know.